Hello my friends, welcome to this video, just for telling you that I'm back. I'm back after 7 months, following a quite heavy depression.
Bien le cœur.
Une forte commotion, on ne peut pas le transporter.
Je m'en doute.
Sans quoi je l'aurais envoyé à l'hôpital. Il lui faudra beaucoup de temps pour se rétablir.
And I won't give you all the details, but I think these extracts from movies you may have seen will be meaningful enough for explaining you the situation. It starts like this.
Attendez-moi là. Je reviens.
And then if you're not careful about it, this is what happens.
Demain, nous serons partis.
Demain, ce sera une autre chambre et ce sera pareil. Laisse-moi, ne me touche pas.
Écoute-moi.
Non, je ne t'écoute pas, je ne veux plus t'écouter, je ne te crois plus. Je te déteste, je veux plus te voir.
And after this, you may have some additional thoughts.
Comme ça, des dimanches qui commencent bien et qui finissent mal. C'est incroyable quand même. C'est incroyable de s'empêcher d'être heureux. Si c'était à refaire, qu'est-ce que je ferais d'autre? Qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire d'autre? J'ai aucune psychologie féminine.
In any case, I think I have now enough material for making a video about how to repair a heart broken in 1,000 pieces. In case you have some interest, please leave me a comment. In the meanwhile, I'm leaving you links to videos, unfortunately in French, so I kindly invite you, in case you have equivalents in English, to share them in the comments. These are videos from my colleague YouTubers who are Véronique Kohn and Aurélie Loveau. The first one is about the life cycle of a couple. Basically, there are 5 basic steps, and this is very helpful in case you are yourself in a couple, because it's preventing lots of situations that you wouldn't understand and that you wouldn't be able to manage. The second one is for those who are questioning themselves, so stay or go. I think this video is also very helpful and helps you to take the right decision.
Continue comme ça et on n'aura pas besoin d'aller beaucoup plus loin. Il ne restera strictement plus rien entre nous. Est-ce que tu t'en rends compte? Rien.
Écoute, il y a une chose que je veux te dire.
Je n'ai pas envie de
Donc,
l'entendre,
écoute
merci.
toujours, c'est déjà assez dur pour moi de te le dire. Ce que tu disais à propos de nous, tu avais peut-être raison. Ça ne voudrait plus rien dire si on s'en tirait pas ensemble.
Ah, je sais qu'on ne pourra pas s'en tirer.
Ça a bien marché pour nous jusqu'ici.
Oh, on a fait beaucoup de chemin, mais on est arrivé nulle part.
Alors on repart comme avant ou bien on laisse choir. Il n'y a pas 36 solutions.
And the last one from Aurélie Loveau is more about prevention. This is a video which is more for male, but in fact it's also for women, so don't hesitate to have a look at this one. I'm putting you the links in the description box. Then maybe for sharing my experience, how I got out of this depression, my first advice is get some help. In my case, the story started with my family doctor, Dr. Abderrahman O. Kind regards to him. He was accompanying the family, be it my children, my wife, or myself, for many years. And then I started to go into the real stuff with a psychiatrist, a very good one, and many thanks to him, Dr. Antoine M. He really helped me a lot. This gives me the occasion for letting you know that I already made a tribute to the medical sector in my video about the 6 golden rules for ensuring your safety on a ladder. And I remind you that the ladder is the source number 1 of serious accidents related to DIY. So I invite you warmly to have a look at it. Then the doctor itself is not enough. So I also had the help of a therapist let's say, a shrink in American. And this was done thanks to Samira B. We had many consultations, and this also helped me a lot for finding my way out. Then I have, of course, to thank my close family, to start with my mother, Annette, and also my brothers, Alexander and Christoph, as well as my sisters-in-law, Ilka and Olga, and of course, my own children, Werner, that you have seen in the video about how to make a dog poo compost.
Et aujourd'hui, on va vous présenter comment installer un compost pour caca de chien.
My son Lawrence, that you have already seen in my video about how to make a long leash.
Hello my friends, welcome. In this video I will show you how to do the best leash in the world. This leash is homemade. It will not cost you more than what you find in the shops. Let's go.
And my son-in-law Albert, who helped me for producing a number of videos, like how to repair your flat bicycle tire. Then I have to say it took me a while for being able to receive also the help of my friends, but they were of course absolutely essential. So many thanks to Michel B, as well as all the group of Alte Kumpels. Also many thanks to Marco C and the group of the Kompetente Fachgespräche, Pascal F and Milena S from the group of Ecosystems, and Fabio L from the group Duno, I feel a little bit sick. And then when it became better, I was very helped by joining an amazing birthday party in Berlin from my friend Patrick Ayer. And I also have to say hello to all the friends who helped preparing this very successful birthday party. And going to Berlin also enabled me to see my good old friend Bertram Z. And I have to say the very last step for my resurrection was an amazing trek through the Alps, basically crossing the Südtirol by foot. This was wonderfully organized by the company called Sportsfreunde, and we had as a guide its CEO, Kerstin K.
Hallo, hier ist die Materialseilbahn.
Who, by the way, also made numerous miracles in the area of sports, helping, among other things, my friend Strafka R for making a half marathon despite having issues with her knees since many years. As to the business life, I have to give my warm thanks also to Gerald C. and Eric K., as well as to the members of my wonderful team, which is based on not less than 10 European nationalities. And then there's another chap who helped me also a lot, which is basically my dog Timé, who in the meanwhile has become an international celebrity. That's him. Why? Because he forced me to go out of the house for at least 2 hours in the day. And without that obligation, I think I would have stayed at home. So this was also a part of the remedies. And I had also the occasion of celebrating very modestly this year my birthday, also in the presence of my dear cat, Bianca. And another thing which helped me, even though I didn't have so much energy, was to make do-it-yourself activities. And this also gave me the occasion of making a lot of research and development on the treatment of wooden surfaces. So this enabled me not only to improve my skills in sanding and even rabotage, as well as in the treatment of the surfaces, be it with vitrification, varnish, encaustic or oil. And you will have probably the chance of seeing the results a little bit later in my videos. So for summarizing, 3 tips. First of all, take advantage of external help, doctors, shrinks, and friends, and family, of course. Go out, make a little bit of sports, as much as you can. And last but not least, do a little bit of DIY. I've already explained you the good reasons for doing that in my video about the presentation of the channel. At the same moment, this period also gave me the occasion to step a little bit back from my daily YouTube activities, and I could see by doing that that the Happy Hour Team 1 is by far much more than a DIY channel. It is a channel which is deeply anchored in European values, and I invite you to have a look at my video about the Happy Hour TV1 approach, video which I'm publishing on the same day than the present video. I also had the opportunity for making a bit some calculations about the ecological impact of my channel, and I have to say that having as a result the savings for society of 300 tons of raw materials, essentially wood, but also metal, plastics and other materials, as well as the saving of 2,000 liters of Déboucheur Express, which is a terrible product which you should definitely not use, based on the videos about how to unblock your kitchen sink or your bathtub. So I'm sure you're guessing which is the solution I will use, chemics or mechanics, and by far I will prefer this one. Now, during this whole period, I have to thank all of you, dear subscribers, especially the women subscribers, because I have to say that I'm very proud of having a rather high ratio of feminine viewers. On my French channel it's 33%, on my English one it's a bit less. Still, these are excellent figures, not only for a YouTube channel in general, but specifically for a DIY channel. So this gives me the impression that I'm also doing my part in ensuring the equal treatment of women and men. So in the overall, I have to say that I have also very good performance on my YouTube channel, even though I wasn't active. You probably know that YouTube is giving more chances to active channels than to non-active channels. But this gives me a very positive sign as to the recognition of the quality of my videos, not only the technical solutions which I'm proposing, but also the quality of the editing. And this is also a reward of all my efforts, because basically count 1 hour of editing for 1 minute produced. So all in all, I'm very proud now to tell you I'm very close to the threshold of 1 million views. The accumulation of my views on the French channel as well as on the English channel. I have to say I have also quite a lot of new subscribers, around 100 per month, which makes an average of 3 per day, which is quite a lot, and this is even a higher performance if you consider that I'm not using social media, which are usually accompanying YouTube channels, such as Facebook or Instagram, but I prefer to invest my time in making operations and in ensuring a high quality of the editing. It's now time for me to organize a big party for celebrating this 1 million view, like I did a couple of years ago for celebrating the 100K views. This growth is also a very positive sign for society, because my way of proceeding is really a huge opportunity also for improving the environmental situation and also for generating quite a lot of saving for society. And this, of course, is mainly for poorer people. Everybody is complaining about the climate change, but I have to say that I don't sense that people are making lots of efforts, and this is why my channel can be part of the solution. Some exceptions, nevertheless, essentially insulation of buildings. This also is happening thanks to the efforts of public authorities by offering, among other things, grants. Another positive sign is higher usage of bicycle. This is related to the fact that we have more and more electric bicycles, but also due to the fact that the municipalities are investing quite a lot for improving the infrastructures. But at the same time, people are still putting the airco at maximum, even though they're making short trips. The growth of flight transport is continuing its amazing growth. And last but not least, the way of consuming are still continuing to be very bad, where they are nourished by the fashion of the moment, but also by the impatience of the buyers. And all in all, these consumer habits have also very negative effects on environment, but we'll have the opportunity to talk about this later. And don't hesitate to have a look at my video published next week about the environmental impact of my channel after 3 years of operations. So if you as well want to have a better behavior of our society, I can only invite you to share the existence of this channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues. And I have also to thank you subscribers for your loyalty and also for the many, many very positive comments I have received. And talking about comments, this time I'm insisting, please leave me a comment in this video. This will be another encouraging sign for me to continue for producing my videos. So for ending, let me tell you how happy I'm back to be with you. So I'm very pleased to start right now with the opening of my series about the long straight cuts. This will also help you improving the usage of the circular saw and even the jigsaw. So see you in a second on Happy Hour TV 1.